No, I'm not sick. So I cheat on Saturday nights after we leave. By the way, welcome. It's 2/22/22. This is the podcast teaser. You're probably seeing this via YouTube. So would you do me a favor? Do us a solid and please like and subscribe. This teaser is to also hopefully entice you and get them juices flowing. So you subscribe to our Patreon where we derive revenue.
And hit that notification button.
To keep this company going. So, as I was saying to you, I cheat on Saturday nights. I eat really clean. The only things that I fuck up on are I put sugar in my coffee. Not an excessive amount, but enough. And I'm certainly, I wouldn't say I'm a salt addict, but I could use less salt.
Yeah, but it's okay to have a little sodium in your diet to keep you hydrated, you know.
Trying to figure that out though at 56, so I don't know. So anyway, bottom line, I had a half-pound patty melt at my boy Dino's, the round the clock there in Crystal Lake, on Saturday, and then I followed that up. I choked down a brownie. Now on the upside, I don't eat fries when I get the side of a vegetable of the day.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
And that brownie, it doesn't really hurt me, you know. I kind of feel good. I feel bought and paid for when I pass out on Saturday nights.
Do you eat anything else later in the evening, or is that your last meal?
The goofy. So this week it was a half-pound fucking patty melt with the onions, of course. Onions keep you clean, good for the blood, whatever. Then no fries. The carrots. I had carrots. And then about an hour later, I slammed that brownie. That's the last meal of Sunday. Mm-hmm. It's not the wisest, but I figure I earned it, you know. But that being said, I got a wild hair up my ass Sunday and said, hey, man, I think I'm entitled to a piece of lasagna from Rosati's Pizza. You know, my bar's got good lasagna.
What's wrong with a piece of lasagna?
I think it was very rich. I don't think my body's not used to it.
Oh, yeah.
So I woke up, I ate very good yesterday, and I ate very good today so far, but I woke up a bloated piece of shit. Like bloated like a motherfucker.
That happens.
And I don't have diarrhea, but my tummy feels not vomitous, not crampy. I just don't feel, maybe it's the weather change, but my stool has been loose and excessive. Not crazy like, I don't have monkey butt.
Could it be that red sauce? Sometimes red sauce does it to me.
I think there's a lot in there. It was really good, but I think there's sausage in there, there's meat in there, and then, of course, that sauce.
Yeah.
So I think maybe did you just fart?
No.
I think I'm feeling the effects from that.
Yeah.
Today.
Well, sometimes I'm bloated, too, you know.
I don't like that. I didn't used to be bloated. I'm not coming to terms with age well, my brother. I don't look in the mirror that hard at myself. I really don't get a good look because I can't deal. You know?
Usually I bloat kind of later in the day after I've eaten a couple of meals. Usually when I wake up, I'm never bloated.
Do you always bloat?
Not all the time.
No, I mean your whole life or no? Is this a new thing, the past 10 years, 5 years?
Probably I bloat a little more than I used to.
Okay. Well, I won't be alarmed, but I certainly don't like getting old. You know? But then again, you know I am pretty young at heart, you know? So, did you watch Raw, motherfucker?
I caught a little bit of
What'd you see?
I saw your boy Gable.
That kid is... I'll take credit for that guy. Who wouldn't, man?
Yeah.
That kid has got such a bright future. The innovation, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't see how an internet fan could have a problem with that kid.
Do they?
They don't swing from his nuts like they do the half-speed luchadors, or the half-ass luchadors, or the skinny guys that somehow got over in Japan a little bit, you know, but they should. He's so innovative, and he can talk like a sumbitch.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's been fun to watch him evolve. Vince decided he's one of those guys, like we talked about Cena last week, where they put 4 or 5 years investment into him, and now it's paying off. You know, he's earned it. You know, and he looks happy. He looks happy there. Judging from, I don't follow him. I just started following him on Insta. I hit him up on Insta. But I don't follow him on any. But when people post stuff that he says, he seems like a real positive guy that's real happy where he's at, making money with his oldest and dearest pal, that goddamn Otis, who he doesn't have to wrestle. People would, I would subscribe just to watch his facial expressions shoot or work throughout the day.
Yeah.
He's a riot.
Yeah.
But, you know, those two are pals from way back. You knew that?
No.
Yeah, they're pals from way back. So they're like, this is great. They're like kids. They're like happy, giant kids, you know?
Yeah.
But damn, the kid looks good. He's got the body and apparently the attitude. Otherwise, they wouldn't be investing in him. I was resentful first because I was like, why'd they cut his hair? Well, it's because I'm a brethren long hair, but this is perfect for him.
Yeah.
You know? He is, wow. Do you know what he achieved in the Olympics or no?
No, I should look up his amateur background. I don't know, did he wrestle in the Olympics or was he just
did.
an amateur?
No, I think he was an Olympian.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'll have to look into that.
No, I know he was an Olympian.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that.
The things with that kid is that he's got he had a 4.0 in whatever in college, which is a shoot. Vince loves that stuff, education, and also the Olympics.
Well, he
stuff.
must not have placed, or he'd probably be pimping out one of those medals, you know, like Angle.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see if we can get a gimmick in here. But yeah, man, I thought that was that kid. I love watching him. You know who I finally get is those two black kids that come out with the cups.
Yeah.
What?
Street Profits?
The Street Profits. I didn't get it, you know, but I never took into consideration how they're booked and what they're doing, you know. Last night, the one kid that got the hot tag, let me see what his name is again, The Fire,
Yeah.
was unbelievable.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of that. Yeah, they got good fire.
Oh, the kid's comeback, dude, was like so on point, and you got Gable feeding it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I have to say that kid's name because he just warrants it, you know? I saw something funny today. Where our boy Jimmy Cornette, he's Dawkins, the kid Dawkins, he's damn good.
Yeah.
Oh, the fire was unbelievable.
Yeah.
But it was the connection with the crowd with the fire.
I liked it.
Carolina. The Cubs make me nervous only because it appears to be some sort of party reference, you know? What do the Cubs mean?
I don't know, maybe they like to party. Some people can party.
I've never liked
and
that.
And not stay up for 3 days
No, I
doing
know,
drugs.
but I've never liked that in too far into the wrestling thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boogie dabbled a bit in that in the 70s, but never stepped over a line. And I guess they're not either. I'm just a old prick, you know. Dewdrops.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Did you see that?
I didn't see that. No, what'd she do?
She is so unselfish in that fucking ring.
Yeah.
So unselfish. She made Rhea, who's outstanding. They're both outstanding. They got together. They met in the middle. It was fucking outstanding. They had a match. Dewdrop makes most of these indie guys and half the AEW roster look like poo drops. Mm-hmm. She's so fucking good. You know?
So what about James E. Cornette?
So he posts this 3-minute video of AEW botches with commentary while he's doing it. You know,
What the fuck was that?
Well,
Goddamn.
he's having
Motherfucker.
no motherfuckers, but he's having more fun with it than he is anger at this point.
Yeah, no.
Because his name's no way attached to it,
doesn't
never
care.
will be. You know, he doesn't want a job.
You get him worked up, they get hot about it. Most of the time, you just, he'll just.
Oh, I think that the guys
Let
that
shit
were
out.
featured in said botch trailer will be crying. you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
but he definitely didn't. He wasn't about to beat dents in anyone's car over it. You know,
They wanted to get some heat, and if I was Tony Khan, they're not going to do it. If they knew how to book, I'd bring in fucking Jim because he'd have heat like a motherfucker in there.
they'll never do that.
I know, but wouldn't he be just the perfect guy to bring in? There's
So-
no redeeming quality to an AEW fan about Jim Cornette.
No man, and
He'd
that
have the
thing
heat
is
he
just-
had back in the 80s.
That AEW light, that all elite light, is just fading like a son of a bitch. You know, their fans are starting to turn on them because of the way they're using and not using Danielson and Punk and their favesies. The smart marks. Remember that kid Adam Cole? Remember I told you he reminds me, like, he's a normal-sized guy, but he moves like short-sleeve Samson.
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess it's because he's so out of fucking shape, because even the jock sniffers that love Adam Cole were turning on him because he's fat. You know? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, in what world, that's just such a depiction of what's wrong with AEW, you know? Everybody's phoning it in. You saw that thing. What was that thing that Dustin Rhodes said? Remember I sent it to you?
Yeah, I know. I posted it, but I can't think offhand. What did he say?
What am I? It's hard. I can find this right now. Let's see here. And Dustin Rhodes, again, man. Here's what Dustin said. And this is exactly what we've been bitching about. Well, not bitching about. To Dustin Rhodes via Twitter. Follow him. He's good. I used to, but now I'm kicked off Twitter. Too many egos and too much bullshit. Work hard. Keep your nose out of trouble. Lift others up instead of treating them as they're below you. Do these things and succeed at anything. I'll beat ego anytime.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's basically, you know,
It's a good policy.
Well, dude, it's commonsensical. It's a good policy, you know. He's office and he's also running their training facility. And I bet you that means some guy's coming in to work out.
Where's their training facility?
I don't know. I forget. You know, I forget. But anyway, so it's all coming to fruition or coming to a head. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They are starting to reap what they sow. You know?
Yeah.
That turd, the polish is coming off of that turd. What do you want from me? Oh, the time? So, pardon me. See what I mean with that? It's just a little indigestion.
Yeah, it's probably that.
No acid
probably
came
that
up.
red sauce.
Probably rich, right?
Yeah.
Then Dude Drops is just outstanding. And I can't remember what else, but those are the things that stuck out for me in Raw. Watch Raw and watch AEW, and there's no comparison, you know. The other thing is, I wanted to say this in closing on this teaser, and this is just my feeling from the few things that I've heard and seen. What happened with Dustin is the Young Bucks jumped in as Tony Khan's BAE. Cody? Did I say Dustin again? Damn it. Right. They cock blocked him. They became his flavor of the week, you know. So I think that's what happened is while he was trying to film that goofy show, him and his wife are in the generic Ms. and Mrs. only because they don't know who the fuck Dustin or his wife is, the mainstream. Cody or the wife is through the mainstream. While he's doing that, looking the other way, they cock blocked him.
Yeah. And
that's going to make AEW even worse because those two, they think that indie is a style. You know what I mean? Like, that being said, they think that missing spots is part of indie, so that makes it cool. You know, or different. So in a sense, it's kind of like saying not professional isn't cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Missing spots, and I can't believe they're still calling themselves the Young Bucks when they're your age.
Yeah.
I see a receding hairline or two. And talk about bloating. You know, when I was 40, I didn't look like that, you know. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't on TV that often that I can remember. But anyway, that's what's up. Love me or hate me in regards to my criticism of AEW. I am not an asshole. What it is I've seen this happen. I saw it happen first with XWF. No more prima donnas. That didn't even last a year. And I was there watching millions of dollars literally burn in a dumpster fire for TNA Wrestling, and I predicted exactly what would happen. And don't forget, they were taping their last few episodes of Impact on whatever it was on with Dixie Carter's credit cards and money from Billy Corgan. You know, I think the last official Impact, or second to the last, was taped at the Hardys' backyard in their backyard ring. You know, so I love the fact that fans clamor for a wrestling alternative. Sadly, this Tony Khan, All Elite, Young Bucks thing is just not it, you know. And that's okay. By the time they fail and run out of money, maybe we'll be ready. All right. Check us out on Patreon. We're going to do the podcast on Patreon now. And please, once again, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Sick?
No, I'm not sick. So I cheat on...